I've been thinking about this question for a long time, and sometimes it's weird to consider when you remember that it's something that you choose to do in your limited free time. Is League of Legends still fun?
Oh, saved him. Oh, this man's a god.
I'm sure a lot of people right now have also asked themselves the same question since, you're here. But regardless of the answer, we all keep coming back. Everyone has fun in different ways, and I'm not here to try and convince you one way or another, and I'll save my personal opinion for later, but I was able to find some interesting results when I reached out to the Reddit community. I put up a poll and got thousands of votes and was able to receive around 100 responses, and I was quite surprised by the results. I ain't gonna hold out on you, baby. I got your answer right here. The general consensus was, yeah, League is still fun. Alright, good job. End of video. Nothing more to be said here. I'll see y'all later.
Never break, always find.
Oh, there's more? Alright, back to what I was saying. I was actually quite surprised to see the amount of people voting yes, but maybe that's just the League memes getting to me. If you did see the post and participated, thank you. It really did help. Now, the size of r/League of Legends is like 6 million people, but statistically, I was able to get enough votes to be 99% sure I'm within a 3% margin of error.
Yes, science!
This poll actually didn't go the way I thought it would go. I assumed it would be far, far, far closer than it actually was. I was fully prepared to do a full psychological study on why so many people hated League and still played it, but maybe I'll keep that for another time. It looked like around 66%, 2/3 of the people enjoyed playing League of Legends, and 33% didn't like the game. Numbers speak, and the vote did let me know how they felt, but I was still missing the why.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Why were people still enjoying or hating League? That's where we went to the comments for help. They gave me a lot of insight on what kept people coming back to League of Legends, regardless of how they felt.
Got him! Yeah!
Let's look at a couple of them real quick. Most of the time, yeah. Sometimes no thanks to trolls and griefers, but that's usually isolated incidents. I try to avoid playing on tilt too. I never understand why people don't have fun playing the game. They have issues. I don't really know. I think every now and then there are those games that are really fun, and those are the matches that keep you coming back. Not many games out there that can replicate the feeling of a good League game, but I would say the average ranked game doesn't bring much enjoyment or fun. If anything, it brings stress and irritation. You win, most of the time you don't really feel anything. You lose, you feel like shit. Most likely because the way you lose, or how you lose, is so frustrating. Unbalanced items, champ, teammate grief, rage, etc. I enjoy League. My friends and I play ARAM and occasionally Norms most nights, but I enjoy the social aspect more than anything. This is the highest upvoted comment. If I did not have fun, I would not play it in the first place. However, I only play with at least one other friend, usually 2+. And to avoid frustration, I stopped playing if we hit 3 loss streak. One of the commenters even talked about how his only enjoyment he got from the game was pub stomping silver lobbies when he smurfed, and having his girlfriend sitting on him with Yumi. He took the comment down rather quickly, so unfortunately I don't have the actual post. There was a ton of other comments, and I'll post a link to the Reddit thread below. Hopefully it's still open. I don't know, man. But it was only open for like 2 days, so we'll see how it goes from there.
Big boy not coming back in a big way.
For people that didn't like the game, some just hated the game in general. Others just lost interest after playing the game for so long. But one of the biggest problems was you. Yeah, you, Greg, you toxic piece of shit. Oof, I'm sorry about that. The primary issue was the community. People who troll, who grief, who AFK, who rage, who pub stomp silvers for fun. Now, I'm not 100% sure that these are the people that voted no in the poll because they also said that they did enjoy the game, but the community by far was the worst thing that people complained about. But the negatives were a minority of what came back. There was far more positive answers that people gave me. Some people enjoyed playing ARAM. People like to try and find better picks. My channel, subscribe. Others love trash talking, and some people just liked everything about the game. But one of the most frequent answers that some people gave, and something that I do feel strongly about, is just enjoying the game because you're playing it with friends.
He's giving himself a Stone Cold Stunner, dude. Just, you ain't going around to these parts.
Let me read you one of the comments that stuck out the most in terms of everything that we've already talked about up until this point. If I 5-stack is probably my favorite game by a landslide. Conversely, People Without a Stack makes it one of my least favorite games. The only part about the game that sucks is being your team's therapist, which is unfortunate because it completely ruins the game. Probably just confirmation bias, but it feels like more games are decided by which team has a player give up first than which team outplays the other. I guess I answered the opposite to your question. Oops. This one comment is basically all the comments wrapped up into one single one. Basically everyone's saying, yes, League is great when you're playing with friends, and it sucks when you have to deal with the trolls, griefers, and everything that has to do with the community. If you are in this pit of not liking the community, there are a few things you can do. I mean, you're not going to be able to deal with people that grief or people that troll or people that AFK, but you can reduce the amount of raging and chat issues that you're having. And honestly, just turning off chat and turning off pings usually is a good solution to deal with a lot of the community. Earlier I said I would save my opinion, and I wanted to end off with this. I'm a bit of an introvert. By a bit, I mean after any social interaction more than 2 hours, I need to spend the next month recovering. But even I love to play League of Legends with friends, and it seems like the community agrees. My friends are the reason I played League to begin with, and the reason I came back after a long hiatus. I'm sure the same is true for a lot of you. League is a very social game, even if sometimes you don't want it to be, and I feel confident in saying that you can enjoy the game better when you're playing with friends. There is also a great article on Rutarium that also discusses how League is much funner with friends. I'll post a link of it in the description below. All in all, League is fun. Whether you like to enjoy it casually in an ARM, play by yourself, enjoy ranked, or only play the game with friends, don't let anyone stop you from picking who you want to pick and the role you want to play it. League is a game designed for fun, and if you're having fun playing the game the way you want to play it, you're doing it right. If you're on the other end and just think to yourself, I guess I'll play a game of League, that's fine too, and I hope you'll eventually learn to love the game again, or find something else you're passionate about. If you want to share your opinion, please feel free to comment below. I have quite an unhealthy impulse to answer back, so I'd love to have a discussion. Unless you're really nasty to me, then I'm just going to leave you alone. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and consider subscribing. I really enjoy making videos and hope you like them as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Oh my god! I'm a monster! You can't stop me!